2022 GKS-G Application FAQs. Eligibility, nationality, degree, grades, etc. Q. Should I submit my parents' birth certificate? A. It is necessary to submit an official document, i.e., applicant's birth certificate or family register, that proves you and your parents' relationship. If the document does not include you and your parents' citizenship information, then you should submit additional document, i.e., passport copy or other government-issued document that certifies citizenship information, for a proof of citizenship. Q. My father has been deceased long time ago, and I cannot provide his proof of citizenship. A. If you are not able to issue your parents' proof of citizenship due to your parents' divorce or death, please provide supplementary documents that explains the reason for not submitting their proof of citizenship, i.e., death certificate or divorce certificate. Q. My parents and I hold different citizenships. Am I eligible to apply for the program? A. Yes, you may. If you hold a citizenship of NIIED designated countries that are invited to take part in our Global Korea Scholarship Program, and if you and your parents do not hold Korean citizenship, you are eligible to apply for our program. Q. I have a master's degree. Can I apply for a master's degree program with a different major? Which degree certificate should I submit? A. You can apply for a master's program while holding another master's degree. If you are applying to a master's degree program, you should submit a degree certificate and academic transcript of your bachelor's degree. In this case, your CGPA of your bachelor's degree should meet the grade requirement of in the application guidelines. Providing your master's degree certificate and academic transcript is optional. Q. It takes 1 year in my country to get a diploma after my graduation. Can I apply with my provisional certificate? A. The document you submit as a graduation certificate must indicate the date of your graduation. If your document certifies your graduation and allows you to proceed to a higher education, you may apply for the program. However, universities may request scholars to submit their official degree certificate or diploma for an admission, so please double-check with the university you are applying to. Q. I am currently enrolled at a university in Korea pursuing master's degree. Am I eligible to apply for the master's degree program? A. You are eligible to apply for our scholarship program if you have not graduated from a Korean high school or university. Those who have previously studied in a Korean university as an exchange or visiting students can also apply if you have not attained a degree with the program. However, if you are selected as our GKS scholar, you must drop out of the university you are currently enrolled at and start the degree program under GKS as a first year. The transfer of credits from your previous university is not possible. Applicants who are residing in Korea may need to return to their own country in order to issue a new visa for their Korean language program/degree program. In this case, their entry airfare will not be provided. Q. I am in the last semester at one of the Korean universities for a bachelor's, master's, degree program and am expected to attain degree soon. Am I eligible to apply for a master's, doctoral, degree under GKS? A. No, you are not. If you are classified as a student who are expected to attain your degree in Korea, you are not eligible to apply for a GKS program. However, if you are an overseas Korean adoptee or a previous GKS scholar who is expected to or have already attained a degree in Korea, you may apply for a GKS graduate degree. previous GKS scholars can participate in the GKS program once more in a higher degree program if she gets selected as a final successful candidate. Q. The grades in my academic transcript are different from the GPA scales in the guidelines. How should I submit my CGPA? Can I use the scores I got from Scholaro.com? A. If your grades do not belong to any of the GPA scales we accept, 4.0, 4.3, 4.5, 5.0, or 100-point scale, then you must submit additional documents officially issued by your university that describes your grading system so the screening committee can evaluate your grades. At a minimum, you should provide a letter from your university that your grades stand within the top 20% of your class so we can verify your eligibility. You can consider converting your grades using online services such as Scholaro.com or WES.org and provide us your converted GPA report along with your original transcript. However, your converted GPA report must be confirmed and authenticated by your university. Q. My CGPA is below 80%. Am I not eligible to apply for the program? A. You can apply for GKS if you are ranked within the top 20% of your class even though your score percentile is below 80%. Along with your original transcript, please submit an official certificate or a letter from your university that your grade stands within the top 20% of your class. Q. My academic transcript only indicates CGPA and does not offer GPA by semester. What should I put in the application form? A. If your transcript does not provide your GPA/score percentile by semester/year, you do not need to fill in the boxes of each semester/year. However, you must put your CGPA or at least a score percentile of the entire curriculum period. If your transcript does not have score percentile, refer to Appendix A, GPA conversion table to convert your CGPA into 100-point scale. Q. I meet all the application requirements listed in the GKS-G application guidelines. Does this mean that I am qualified to apply to all GKS partner universities? A. Not really. The application requirements we have indicated in our GKS-G application guidelines are the minimum requirements to apply for our Global Korea Scholarship. However, some universities and departments may require a certain level of language proficiency, research experience, and other qualifications. Therefore, we ask all prospective applicants to go through university information file posted with our application guidelines to check if they should meet further requirements. If the university requests supplementary documents beyond NIIED's required documents such as portfolio, you should submit those materials directly to the university. Application submission. Q. May I apply for the program by submitting my application to NIIED directly? A. No, you may not. Applications must apply and submit their application documents to a Korean embassy where they hold citizenship or directly to one of the partner universities. Since each embassy/university that conducts the first round of selection may have different application submission guidelines, please check with the embassy/university regarding any submission-related inquiries such as application deadline, etc. Even if you are currently residing in Korea or in a different country and you are to apply via embassy track, you must submit your application documents to the Korean embassy in the country where you hold citizenship. Q. Can I just submit an original degree certificate and academic transcript? A. The required certificates must be apostilled or confirmed by consulate/embassy. notarized or original documents are not acceptable for the required certificates. Exception: required certificate issued by Korean government or institutions should be submitted in their original version without additional authentication. Q. I can only apostille on my original certificate which I cannot issue again in the future. Can I submit a photocopy of the apostilled document? Please have your documents notarized and get a consular confirmation. Or, you may send us a certified true copy of your apostilled documents if you need to keep your original document. Please have the documents certified from the institution where you issued the apostille or from the Korean consulate/embassy. Q. Embassy track applicant. Should I apostille my birth certificate 4 times? A. Embassy track applicants should submit one set of original application document that includes apostilled/consular confirmed documents and 3 sets of photocopied application documents. This means embassy track applicants do not need to have their certificates authenticated 4 times. Q. How should I submit translated document with apostille? A. All application documents that are not written in Korean or English must be accompanied with a certified translation. If you can only get an apostille/consular confirmation on your original document, then please submit it with a certified translation. The certified translation does not need to be apostilled/consular confirmed. Q. Must I submit the certificates of language proficiency, English or Korean, when I apply for GKS? A. The Certificate of English Proficiency, TOEIC, TOEFL, IELTS, or Korean Proficiency, TOPIK, is optional, which means you may apply for GKS without it. However, if you are an applicant of a highly competitive country or if you are applying to a certain department, you may be required for a certain level of language proficiency. Q. I am planning to apply for 2022 GKS-G and I have already received a recommendation letter from my university's professor in March 2021. Can I submit this recommendation letter? A. The recommendation letter should be dated within a year from the very last date of the application deadline. Therefore, if your recommendation letter was issued more than a year from the 2022 GKS-G application submission deadline, set by each Korean embassy or university, you cannot submit that recommendation letter. Q. Should I include a detailed research proposal in the study plan? A. Yes. You must at least describe the general direction and outlines of your study plans, if not in full detail. Please elaborate on your study objectives in Korea, tangible plans during and after you complete the degree program. Q. I am a Chinese citizen. In the application guidelines, there is quota only assigned in the embassy track for the Chinese citizens. Does that mean that I must apply to the Korean embassy in China? A. No. If you are a Chinese citizen, you should not submit your application to the Korean embassy in China. According to the mutual agreement between Korea and China, Chinese applicants must submit their applications to China Scholarship Council, CSC, under the Ministry of Education in China.
Likewise, a Czech citizen must also submit his or her application to the Ministry of Education in Czech Republic, in accordance with the mutual agreement with the governments of Korea and Czech Republic.
Q. I am American living in Los Angeles, United States. I am going to apply for the program via the Korea Embassy. Should I submit my application to the embassy in Washington, D.C.? A. you can submit your application to Korean consulate nearby. In your case, you can submit your application to the Korean consulate in LA, Korean embassy in Washington, and several Korean consulates in the United States will cooperate to select the prospective candidates.
Embassy track applicants in Vietnam can also submit their application documents to consulate embassy in Hanoi, Da Nang, or Ho Chi Minh.
Hugh, can I apply through both embassy and university track? A. Applicants whose application have not passed the first round of the embassy track may apply to the university track as long as they can meet the application deadline of the reapplying university. However, applicants cannot apply for both tracks at once. Successful candidate of the first round selection, including backup candidates, cannot apply for a university track again. Hugh, university track, can I submit my application to multiple universities? University track applicants can only apply to one university and one department. If an applicant is found to have applied to more than 2 universities, his/her application document will be excluded from the evaluation in the next round. Choice of university and department. Hugh, may I choose any fields of study for a master's or doctoral degree program? A. You may only choose the university and departments listed in the University Information File posted with the 2022 GKS-G application guidelines on the Study in Korea website, www.studyinkorea.go.kr. Scholarship GKS Notice. It is recommended to contact the universities to consult on the departments and degree programs you are interested in. Hugh, how many departments and universities can I apply for admission? A. If you apply through a university track, you may choose only one university and one department. If you apply through an embassy track, you may choose up to 3 universities under Type A and B. Please remember that at least one of your choices must be from Type B universities. Note that you may choose the same department for all 3 universities. However, you may not choose 3 different departments from a single university. Hugh, I am going to apply for the program via embassy track. Are there tips on choosing 3 universities? Embassy track applicants should understand that passing the second round of selection will not guarantee an admission to the university that you have chosen. There are cases with embassy track applicants who fail to be selected from all 3 universities if they choose among highly competitive universities. Each Korean university has recognition for variety of fields and has its own strength. Please conduct your own research to find out which university is the leading institution in the field of study you would like to pursue. Korean language program and degree program. Hugh, is it mandatory for all GKS scholars to pass at least level 3 in topic after 1 year of Korean language program? A. Yes, it is. Every GKS scholar must get at least level 3 on topic, test of proficiency in Korean, within a year-long Korean language program to proceed to his or her degree program. Please note that NIIED assigns Korean language institution for each GKS scholar with various factors in consideration. The scholars cannot change their assigned language institutions. During the language program, scholars are required to live on campus. In general, scholars are assigned to a dormitory with roommates. Q. The degree program I applied to is taught in English only. May I be exempt from the Korean language program? A year-long Korean language program is an important part of the GKS program. All GKS scholars must take a Korean language program regardless of the curriculum of the degree program. However, if you have already attained advanced level 5 or 6, on topic when applying for the program, you must submit your topic certificate and be exempt from Korean language program. You will directly start your degree program from September 2022. Applicants who attain topic level 5 or 6 after the initial application deadline must submit the valid topic certificate to NAIED by June 15, 2022. Asterisk the 81st topic score is the last topic score one can report to NAIED. If you attain topic level 5 or 6 during the first 6 months of Korean language program, you will be exempt from the remaining 6-month language program, and you must start your degree program in the following semester, March 2023. Q. Can I accompany my family during my Korean language program? A. In general, scholars cannot accompany family members during the language program as all scholars will have to live on campus, in the dormitory, with other roommates. Even with an exceptional permission to live off campus, topic level 3 is required for GKS students in order to be eligible to live off campus. Also, the scholarship only support visa for the scholar him/herself and not for their family members, so you need to issue a necessary visa for your family member. Q. Should I pay for my dormitory fee? A. GKS scholars pay for their accommodation within the stipend they receive each month. Q. May I change my final choice of a university during my Korean language program or during a degree program? A. No, you may not. Changing the university or transferring to another university is not permitted under any circumstances. Q. What if I do not attain degree within the scholarship period? Can I extend my scholarship period until I graduate? A. Even if you do not attain degree within the scholarship period NAIED has designated, once your initial scholarship period is over, your scholarship benefits will come to an end. The extension of scholarship period is strictly forbidden. Thank you for your interest in Global Korea Scholarship for Graduate Degree Program. GKS Center, NIIED.